Hey bosses, we've been talking all about how you can be promoting your brand on social media, but did you actually know that you can use your website to promote your social media? Now, we know that your social media is where you're introducing yourselves to your potential new clients, and you're really developing that trust factor with them, but your website is your home base. Your website is that professional handshake where people are meeting you for the first time, getting to know you as a professional, whereas your social media is getting to know you on a more personal level and develop that trust factor with you. So you want to use your website to send people to your social media, and there's a couple of tips and tricks I have for you on this one. Now, you guys, if you have been with me, you know I've been a professional website designer for 18 years. Yes, I started when I was a teenager, and I know all the good details when it comes to creating your website. So today I'm breaking down a couple of tips to make sure that you have the best website to promote your social media where you are developing those relationships with your potential new clients. And the first one is that you have to have your social media listed on your website, not just in one place, but in 3 specific places. So are you ready for this? The first thing that you need to do is have your social media at the very top of your website. It should be up at the very top or in that header bar at the top of your website. So I know you've got that space where you have all of your different tabs, all of your different pages, but I also want you to list your social media there. If there's not space in that specific header, I want you to do it right beneath it so that it is highlighted at the top of your website. Likewise, I want you to be highlighting it at the very bottom of your website. The very last thing that people see should be your social media links. So at this point, you have your links up at the very top near your header and in the very bottom in or near your footer so that people always have the ability to find your social media at the top or the bottom of your website. But that brings us to our third location. This is actually somewhere in the middle of your website. Now, it doesn't have to be the exact middle. It doesn't even have to be together. You can space them out a little bit, but somewhere in the middle of your homepage, you do need to be shouting out your Instagram, your Facebook, your YouTube, your Twitter, your TikTok, whatever it happens to be, you are shouting it out. You can put them together and say, hey, follow me on social media. Or you can space them out and show off some content that you are putting in each of those different social media platforms. But the point is you need it at the top, the middle, and the bottom because people are going to look for it. And you have to remind them, give them that call to action to come and follow you, to come and interact with you, to come and comment, watch your videos, whatever it happens to be. You are doing this on your social media and you want to show that on your website, top, middle, and bottom. Okay, I've got more tips for you because I am bringing all the goods when it comes to dropping your social media on your website. And that is that you absolutely need to be showing off what you're doing over on your social media. You want to show off the content that you are creating. So somewhere on your website, you should have those pretty graphics or the pretty links. And I do recommend that you actually use the social media logos because people recognize those. If you just have the word Facebook or if you just have the word Instagram, people aren't going to really care so much. But the second they see that logo, especially if it's customized to go with your branding. So if you take a look at my websites, you're going to see a lot of them are gold colored because gold is one of my business colors. And so when they see those graphics, they instantly recognize it and trust it just a little bit more, and they're a little bit more motivated to click on it and go over there. So you want to have those graphics there, you want to have those links there, but you also want to have your content there. So let's say you're doing something really cool on Facebook. Let's pretend you've created a Choose Your Own Adventure interactive game on Facebook. Well, I want you to shout that out on your website. It should be on your homepage. You should have a graphic there. You should tell them what the quiz is or what the game is. You should explain it and then give them a button to go check it out. You should be showing off the pictures that you're putting on Instagram. You should be embedding videos that you have on your YouTube channel. These are things that are really important to get people's attention and to show that you're doing things actively within your business, and you have to display them on your website, specifically on your homepage, but also on your built-out pages as well, because this tells people that you are active on these platforms and they should go check you out. So always, always, always highlight your content. It is incredibly important to do that on your website. And I do recommend, here's a pro tip for you, that you mix this up. So every month, every couple of months, I want you to go in and swap out videos, swap out photos, swap out links. Do things within your business and then show it off on your website to get them over to your social media. You're not stagnant on your social media, are you? Then you need to be updating your website so that people can see that you are progressively doing things within your business that they should be checking out over on your social media platforms. Now, the next thing I do want to chat about is that you can be adding some of those feeds for your social media, specifically and especially your Instagram feed. But when you do this, I don't want you to have this great big long slider or header runner that people can just go through all of your Instagram images. You really need to be limiting it. So the top 6 maybe, the top 9 maybe. Just show them a couple of the images in your grid and it will automatically update as long as you have that key in there. And that is something you have to do with your specific website. So you're going to have to look up tutorials on how to do that. I can't tell you how to do that with your specific website because there's so many of them, but you've got the ability to do some really cool things and actually get your Instagram feed onto your website. You can pull your videos from YouTube and actually make a collage. There's all sorts of things that you can do to be adding this to your website to promote your social media. Now, this all sounds pretty good, right? You're liking this, right? This is actually pretty helpful. Jump into the comments and say, I want to learn more about websites down below. And like I said, I've been doing this for 18 years. I am not done with the tips, guys. I have so many good tips for you. Did you actually know that website layouts change? In fact, modern website layouts right now are so different than they were over the last couple of years. They are frequently changing, and the influence that social media has had on website design has changed the way that people are designing their websites, which means if you're using an old school template or you are back in the old Stone Age when it comes to your website, people are going to notice when they come to your website. They are not going to stick around. If you don't have a modern, current layout, you are going to fail as an entrepreneur within your website because people don't trust those like do-it-yourself template from 2001. That's not cool. So we are actually going to be breaking down a little bit more about your website. I'm really excited for this one. I am going to show you a look at a modern website, that one thing that's going to define you and set you apart from everybody else with your website, and it's something you can do on your website by yourself. I'm really excited for this one. We're going to prevent you from looking like an old school website. Make sure that your website is in the modern age. We're going to talk all about this one simple trick to make sure that you are streamlining what you're doing with your website and making sure that you are promoting your brand in a healthy, active way online. I'm super excited for this one. Make sure you hit the subscribe and notification bell because we are dropping brand new videos just like this one every single Tuesday and Friday. And then on Wednesdays, I am live here on YouTube at 10 a.m. Eastern for 20 minutes answering your questions in real time about social media. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, IGTV, TikTok, YouTube. We're talking about your newsletters, your websites, your blogs, all those fun, fabulous things. I'm answering those questions in real time, so hit the subscribe and notification bell and don't miss out on the fun. And then join me every single Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern for the Social Media for Bosses talk show where we are bringing in amazing guests, strategists, educators, coaches, people who can help you build a profitable brand through smart social media marketing. And of course, you can hit up the Social Media for Bosses podcast, which drops every single Sunday. It has completely unique content from our live show or any of the videos that we are creating. You do not want to miss out. And stay tuned because dang, I got something good for you coming up in the next couple of videos. We're talking all about your websites. We're getting you ready and prepared. I'm even going to show you some really cool things to how you can do your website without coding, without needing to hire somebody. Like, I got you covered, friends. So make sure you jump down in the comments. Let me know what you want to learn about your websites and how to promote yourself online through your websites. I will get those questions answered in the next couple of videos. Stay tuned because big things are coming and I will see you in the next videos. We're talking all about what a modern website layout looks like and how it can up your business simply by making a few tweaks on your website. Thanks so much for joining me. KMRobinson.com and socialmediaforbosses.com for more. See you then.